You can see it's a family production, and we're going to be making tons of delicious food courtesy of US Wellness Meats. We have these delicious French ribeyes bone in. So we got some turkey provolone sausages with some parsley that I'm going to make with some butternut squash and some fresh pears because it's very accommodating of the fall winter season. And then we got some sliders here, lomo saltado. So that's basically a Peruvian stir-fry dish, but instead of slicing up the steak, we're going to just sear the steaks, get them nice and medium rare, and then we're gonna caramelize some tomatoes, red onions, and some red wine and soy sauce, and then top it with that, and it's gonna be absolutely delicious. And we have some white wine, a Pinot Grigio. I'm just gonna drizzle about a cup of that. So we have our nice little sliders over here, our grass-fed sliders from US Wellness Meats that we're gonna put in a nice hot non-stick pan. Now, people are used to having burgers with buns, with bread, but I came up with this new sort of, I guess, invention, so to speak. It's not the most creative thing, but essentially it is. It's literally a real potato bun, which is just potato, red potato, which is high in potassium, has 15% of potassium of your daily value of potassium in just this little red potato, which is lovely. All you have to do is half the potato roll, which we're gonna knock these out. You can even do sweet potato. The possibilities are limitless as to what you can do in the kitchen, out of the kitchen, whatever you want to do. You can do sweet potato, you can do red potato. Sweet potatoes are very high in vitamin A, and they're absolutely delicious and sweet. As we hear behind the scenes, the whole family selling up US Wellness Meats and their reputation and what they stand by and how fresh their food is. Not only that, they deny giving their cattle, their pigs, any sort of mRNA, any sort of vaccines or anything that is hidden from the public in regular grocery stores. They really truly value what they do and the meats that they provide to the public, and that's why I'm so excited to make these videos and to cook for them and to create these delicious recipes while not putting too much ingredients into it, because the meat speaks for itself. You don't need much salt, pepper, just cook it with love and that's it. It can't get any better than that, I'd say. Delicious, nutritious. Grass-fed beef is so high in conjugated linoleic acid, which reduces inflammatory markers, it lowers your risk of cancer. There's so many different things. For athletes, it makes you stay jacked like myself, and you can have these things in the kitchen and eat and get splattered with hot grease. There's nothing like it. While showing off the camera. Oh, let me lower this camera now. Now I'm back down here. Or maybe I shouldn't, maybe I'll have it up here. Yes. Oh, why pink salt? I'll tell you why pink salt. Because it's lower in microplastics, because our oceans are so overly polluted. So this is from the mountains, so it's a safer choice. What a family off. US Wellness Meats, thank you so much for this privilege to cook these delicious meats and sending all this grass-fed delicious goodness our way. While our burgers are finishing up cooking, we got this, you good? Yes? Father? Camera guy? Camera? We're just gonna hit these with some pink salt, these beautiful bone-in French ribeyes. So these steaks are cooking on medium right now. These are relatively thick, especially when they're bone-in, so as we multitask and decorate these delicious burgers. There's this delicious cultured sour cream, pasture-raised sour cream to go with our grass-fed burgers, and some nice Korean kimchi. And if my sous chef will get some scallions for me while I do this, that would help immensely. I'll do the taste tester ones over here on the cutting board. We're gonna top it with some nice scallions, because look at that. Wow. Look at that. That's a beautiful shot. Nice. Everyone's in frame. All right, now let's do the burger test.
That was beautiful.
Grass-fed beef, red potato, organic, pasture-raised sour cream, and kimchi. This is a new spin on burgers that I feel you would definitely love if you made it. And you can see how quick that was. I'm doing like 5 million different things while directing people to use camera. It's pretty good.
Provecho.
My mouth is ordering. Provecho. Wow. For real. It's so good. Let's cut and break for a snack before the steak and the deconstructed lomo. All right, get your snacks, guys. Let's eat. Dad, you can put down the table away from the heat, please. Look at that, those bone-in French ribeyes. Now they're just resting. We're gonna carve them up soon. But all these juices left in here, we're gonna put the onions and we're gonna do tomatoes to make our lomo saltado dish. So medium to high heat, and we're gonna let them cook down a bit. We got some nice organic cherry tomatoes that we're gonna slice in half. Some nice soy sauce. Grass-fed ribeyes from US Wellness Meats have rested and they look absolutely delicious and caramelized. We made our lomo sauce that we're gonna top over it with some soy sauce, red onion, tomato, and red wine, of course. And it looks absolutely delicious. So now we're gonna carve our steaks as so. You just take it off the bone. They should be cooked beautifully. And I'm just gonna do it because this is what you do when you carve meat and you always do a little taste test, just so I can tell you how decadent and lovely this is. And it is. It's tender, juicy, full of that grass-fed richness. You can taste the difference between grain-fed cows and grass-fed cows in quality of meat, 100%. You have full control over the meat by cooking it by itself and making the sauce separately, so nothing gets overcooked. Because when you when you slice the steak and then cook it, you can't really control the temperature of the meat. You can't get that nice sear and caramelization. But doing it this way, it changes it up, makes it much more simple, and I think makes your life easier and still tastes equally, if not better. Look at that. How beautiful. Here. I mean, lights on set.
This is so good.
Oh, thank you.
Like how?
Delicious.